Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Talon the Techmerc, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to clean out a mechanical keyboard. So this will work for basically all mechanical keyboards. The one I have reviewed before. It is the G.skill KM780. Really nice keyboard, and yeah, it's been needing to be cleaned, so I'm going to show you guys how to clean your mechanical keyboard. So first things first, you're going to need your materials. So I'm going to be using compressed air. I'm going to have a keycap puller, and tweezers will work in a pinch. You just have to be careful with them. Q-tips and toothpicks, some rubbing alcohol, O-rings or replacement keycaps if that's something that you guys are doing while doing this, a camera or your phone, some Clorox wipes, and water and a cloth. But not a whole ton of water. We have to be careful with that. So these are the things you guys will need, and I'm going to show you how to use them. So step one before you do anything is that you want to take a picture of your keyboard. So by doing this, you have the exact layout that all your keycaps go on, because we're going to be taking out all of the keycaps. So you want a picture for reference of, where everything goes. So after this, you're going to obviously want to unplug your keyboard and take it to a clean area so there's not a bunch of dust and things like that. Step two will be to do a basic wipe down of the keyboard with wipes. You can use baby wipes, you can use a little bit of water and a washcloth just to get all of kind of the top layer of dust off. Also, if you have a wrist rest, go ahead and clean that too. You can soak this in water if it doesn't have any fabric on it. If it's all plastic, you can kind of just soak it in water and get all the dust off that way. And then step four is that you're going to want to take off all of the keycaps. So I recommend you laying these out kind of in the order that they're in if you're not individually cleaning the keycaps, but I will be individually cleaning them. So I'll have a bowl of water here and I will just rinse them quickly as I go by and lay them out in that format on probably a towel or something like that. Step 5 is to use the compressed air to blow all of the larger chunks and kind of hair out of in between your keyboard. Follow that up with going in kind of closer with Q-tips, and you can dab that a little bit in the alcohol and use that as a solvent to get the more sticky stuff off, especially if you've been spilling stuff and need to clean it because of a spill or something like that. You're going to want to use some rubbing alcohol to be able to get that off. I recommend 70% isopropyl alcohol. If you do have O-rings or different keycaps, obviously now is the time to do something with them. So if you have O-rings, go ahead and slide those onto your keycaps now before you put them on your keyboard. And obviously if you have new keycaps, just throw those ones on instead of your old ones. Though I do recommend keeping your old ones around in case of an emergency. So now after we've done all of this, that's basically all there is to it. We physically cleaned it down, we've gone in kind of close and gotten all of the large chunks off. We used Q-tips, to get the sticky stuff out. At this point, there may be some kind of Q-tip residue and fibers left, so you'll want to maybe go through again with some compressed air or pick those out with the toothpicks that I mentioned earlier. So at this point, you're going to want to refer to the picture you took earlier and to put on all of the keycaps back on the same way they went. Be careful not to, get them super dirty again. Take that back to your area, plug it in, and you're good to go. Please note a couple things. Be careful with the alcohol. If you spill too much on there, that can cause a problem. Alcohol does evaporate pretty quickly. Just don't turn it on if you think that there could still be alcohol in there. And the same goes for water. Obviously be super careful with your water, because there are electronics inside of these keyboards that you're going to want to preserve. As far as that goes, that's basically all there is to it. It's a super simple process. It doesn't take super long, and I really hope this helped you guys. And if it did, please go ahead and consider liking and subscribing for more content like this. I also did a review on my keyboard, as I mentioned earlier, so you guys can go ahead and check that video out. And as always, I'll hope to see you guys in the next one.